Hello, hello. How's it going? Chaotix. How have you been? All right. Let's not wait too much longer. I don't know how much time I have here. I mean, I've been up like I was up until like 3 a.m. yesterday trying to make this as close as possible to the game with the font and the colors, the lightning, everything. I guess it works. All right, so yeah, let's jump into it. All right, so we're probably just going to be here on Excel for a while at least. Now, if you try to find the errors really hard, you can see some, but all in all, I think it was really good, to be honest. Like, I had a lot of effort. I mean, I had Graham teach me how to remove the logo from the game. Like, there's a one that I have here just so you can see. Hold on a second. I think it's this one. Oh, here we go. Like, I managed to remove the logo from the front here, like the first screen here, just so I could add that, which was nice because I actually learned something new, like how to change even this kind of stuff. It was really nice of Gran and his artists that helped me. Hey Tress, how's it going? It is indeed, kinda, but today we're going on Excel here, not even playing. I'm just gonna put something here on the background so we can listen to something. We'll be listening Tamer Club. Is it too loud? I turn it down a bit. Like I just want to be way back on the background. All right. Okay, so Chaotix already knows the new strat that I'm considering here. By the way, if anyone else is watching this and want to know what the heck is all these numbers, I made a simulator here to estimate the stats based on how they start and what level we want them to end, so we can easily estimate how strong we'll be by certain points of the game. So this is what it's all about. Okay, so the first route was this one. I'm going to take notes here just so we can compare later. Little route here. So the first one was Squagamon, Bakamon, and Magnemon. Let's see, using this tool now, what the estimate would be here. Okay, so let's get the stats. So we need Demidevimon. I get this Betamon here. I'm actually gonna keep adding them here because I might be using them later. I'm gonna get these two guys here for now. Just copy and pasting it here. So we already have the. If the game is still too loud, try to lower it a little bit. This might be better. I guess. I'm not sure how does it sound on your end. I need to check it later. Okay, there's the other Betamon. This one is worse than the other one, you think? Or not? This is the best one? Is better? I'm not sure. Let's put it in here. Oh, Smartball, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Let me get Woodmon here because why not? Go already and be super. Anything else worth considering here? I don't think so. Okay, let's get the starters. Demi is here. Okay, so the level 1 Benamo is the bad one. Okay, got it. Got it. So let's try it differently then. Let's see. So if I get... This is the bad Benamo. So this is the good one. I'm gonna get his stats. Place it here. And he is gonna be a Dark Tyrannomon, right? So let me just find him here. He goes to level 14. Does he go this far? I'm not sure. Okay, so he goes 14. So if calculations are right, this is like... This is not 100%, of course, that's a lot of RNG, but this is like a good estimate. Like the most likely scenario is being closer to these stats here, to these values. So that's him. Demidevimon, I'm gonna get him and paste it here. Demidevimon goes to 13. Go Ice Devimon here. So both of them together give me Tsukaimon. This Tsukaimon can go all the way to 16, right? So at 16, this is his estimated stats. Delete this. So this would be Tsukaimon, which is Bakemon, which would give us Evil Charm. And that Bakemon is gonna go with Yamamon, right? I gotta get Yamamon. I already have it here. That is Yamamon. Get the data here. So get this here. Get this guy. Right here, 916, which is the same stats, and this is Bakemon. So Bakemon plus Yamamon gives me Kunemon, which is nice because it's Caesarclaw. Okay, so how far will be Yamamon here? So based on level gains, I think it's good to at least end this portion here, so at least level 17. I'm gonna go and consider him to be he goes up until 20, I guess, so I'm just gonna go and say he's gonna be 19. Alright, so by the time he goes to 19, this is most likely his stats. It's gonna turn into a Kunemon. I'm gonna put him at 19 as well. So this is what the Quagamon would look like. I'm gonna put it on route here. How do I even do this? I mean, copy this. So route 1 is this here. I might change it later for something. Wait. So this is Quagamon. This Bakemon is the level 5 Tsukaimon with Megadramon. Let me get Megadramon here as well. And the level 5 Tsukaimon. Do I have it here? Oh, yes. So the level 5 Tsukaimon, oops, here, Tsukaimon goes to Bakemon. How far does he go? Sure, it would be nice, yeah. I was actually trying to see the stats on your stream earlier to see if this estimate was okay. I mean, we're not going to be as strong as that, because of course we want to go much earlier. I really don't want to go Akuamons, like, not that they're a bad strat, but I really want to try and beat with champions. So no dual Caesar Claw. So this guy goes up to 15, I guess. And then we have Megadramon here. Let's say Megadramon hits 23. So that would net me another Tsukaimon. If this stats at level 19. Go here. It's gonna be a Bakamon. And then just the Mega Ninjamon. Mega Ninjamon will be level 23. Let's say 23 as well. Here. Level 25. I mean, of course we're weaker, but it's not that terrible. Speed is the problem. Like, speed might be the problem on any of my strats, because we're most likely not outspeeding Cecilia. This defense is bad. I'm not sure. Is it because Tsukaimon, I guess, is... I'm actually faster to just go here. So Tsukaimon, no, he is normal defense gain. There is someone who has low defense gain. That might be the reason here, but this is the part that really hurts. Yeah, it's not that far off considering like we're level 19 here. HP and MP seems okay for what they are. The problem was, this is the first route that I tried. I tried fighting Cecilia with this. The problem that I had is that a little too scary. We won the fight, but it's really scary to try and just maintain confusion with these two guys. Plus, they were taking a lot of damage because, of course, they are viruses, and this guy does not have a lot of defense. He was taking like 64 damage from Fire Tornado, I guess, or something like that, which is really bad. Okay, so this is Route 1, right? So I have a new idea here. I just told Chaotix about it. I'm not sure about anything yet, but what I wanted to try is something like this. It's two guys with invisibility plus interrupt, and the third guy with Mega Heal and B-Wave. Because if I do 2 indies, that means all damage is gonna go to this one guy, but he has Mega Heal, which is basically the same thing as HP Recovery, except it's just on yourself, but you're the only one taking damage anyways, right? And turn 1, it would be 2 indies, P-Wave one of the indies guy. So this guy is gonna be in this for the rest of the fight. Just go interrupt. Alright, got a P-Wave before in this. That's right. That's something that I need to consider. I actually forgot about that. Got a P-Wave. Will it miss if I already target it? I know I can't not target it second turn, but will it miss if I already targeted it? Do you have any idea? Alright, so I guess it's science time. Let me try here. Let me get another. I'm actually gonna science this just to see if it happens. Because if it happens, then we need a big different speed difference on these two guys. Alright, so let me get the other spreadsheet here. We're gonna edit the game. Change here so you guys can see as well. Hold on, I'm actually gotta add another one. Hold on a second. So this will be this one. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna change here. What they are does not really matter. Let's go for the stats. Oh, wait, it does matter. Hold on. So I'm gonna give this guy like visibility. The third guy here is anyway. Wait, that's the third guy. Third guy. All right. So about the stats, I want the first guy to actually go first. I'm actually just gonna go like an 99 speed on this, 99 speed on this. Put 80 speed here, so it happens before Cecilia. I'm not changing that. So let's see. So the first guy has in this, the second guy has in this, and this is Panic Wave. Okay. I go here. Correct. Yes. I go and open the enemy set. Hopefully I can do it faster now. Let's see if it works. Let's try and open the file, see if it is correctly changed. Is this the one without the logo? It is. So yeah, that's the gonna be the modified one. Alright, but let's see if everything is correct. 99 speed, invis, 99 speed, invis, and 80 speed, and quake. Okay. Let's see how this works out. What's up, Cecilia? Alright, so 99 speed means they go first, no questions asked. I can target, no problem. Let's see if it's going to miss. Oh, it does not miss. It does not miss. So we don't need to worry too much. We don't need to worry about his speed against the other guys, at least. Magma Jump is gonna be the problem here because of course he's AoE, but the other two are not that terrible. Okay, so yeah, okay. Just gonna go back and let's do some background noise again while we go back. Alright, so that is answered. Yes, that's the thing. It's gonna be 2 turns, right? So I'll be taking damage on turn 1 because I'm using Invis. On turn 2 I'll also be taking damage because I'm gonna confuse, but he's not gonna attack themselves yet. So it's 2 turns taking damage, but it shouldn't be much of a problem. Okay, so speed is not an issue, that's one thing. Now here's the second thing. Again, considering specifically Cecilia. Since this third guy here is the one taking damage, it means from turn 2 onwards, he will be basically just like always demotivated, right? So I need to make sure that the motivation down does not get mega heal. Like it can get anything else but mega heal, right? Because it doesn't matter if he attacks, he just needs to tank. He just needs to tank the damage. And on turn 2 turn 3 I can actually confuse Marine Ninjamon, so he might actually heal, but it would be nice if he actually didn't get demotivated, like, or at least demotivation does not matter for him. I'm not sure if we know exactly how demotivation works, like which tags get cut out. It's not only AP because pretty sure I've seen assist get taken out as well. Like, Magnanimon just becomes useless, right? I'm pretty sure. So ideally he would have like 2 attacks stronger than what Mega Heal is considered to be. That's something that I'm not gonna think about right now. Alright, so this is the idea. Now, how should I get this? Well, for once, I know I'm gonna be needing the Kunemon, and the interrupt here is interesting because I'm pretty sure we only have 2 options, right, for champion interrupts. Pretty sure at least. Let me check. It does, yeah. That's one positive thing. Because I want to be Kabuterimon by the end. It does not necessarily need to be at the start, but at the end is better because I'll be taking less damage from AoE from Magnadramon, and you know, pretty much the hard fights. It's always nice to be Kabuterimon instead of Dokunemon of anything else, I mean a virus. So Kabuterimon does not need to be right at the start, but he can be because we can catch Tentomon pretty early, and he does have high stat gain. Okay, so let me get the filters here. Yes, so for interrupt, you really only have two options: Electroshocker and Chrono Breaker. Electroshocker much safer to use, much simpler. Chrono Breaker is just gonna be bad against Vander, probably. It's just gonna mess things up because they will be counted as counters. The thing that I don't know about Chrono Breaker and that makes me, slightly consider it, it's because, like, say it's turn 2, I have my guy with P-Wave and Electroshocker, right? So Magnadramon goes to attack, I interrupt, he gets confused, but on this turn, he still attacks me, right? It's gonna be less damage, but he will still attack me, right? What I don't know is, if I use Chrono Breaker, it delays his turn, so it will be him on the second turn that he is already confused, right? So I wonder if that can happen. Although, I mean, I don't know if this delay turn actually counts as a second turn, like in the sense that it will not attack me. I guess we can... I'm not sure if it's wanna try. Because if it does work, like if it actually counts as a different turn and he actually attacks themselves, that is positive, but it can also be bad in the sense that he might heal from confusion, right? Hey, it's a monkey, how's it going? Alright, I mean, yeah, that's a lot of stuff we can do for min-max this game, which is the part that I really like. Played a lot of casually, but on the challenge, then in this case, a speed run is always nice to go in prepared on what can happen. Now we can test that if we... I mean, let's go science again. Let's go science again. I'm gonna go science again. I gotta... Even if I'm not gonna use it, I still want to know. So we're gonna have... Chrono Breaker. You're gonna have... I'm not gonna know how to actually write that. It's gonna be... Okay. And you're gonna have P-Wave, right? So... let's see how this goes. I'm gonna buff my stats here. So I don't really need to worry about dying. Wait, not attack though. I'm just gonna put 10 attack. I don't want to kill them right away. Let's just get 200 defense and speed. $80 speed means... 85, because that makes sure that I go faster than Cecilia, but still slower than the other two. Alright, let's do this again. here. Paste, save. Guess I gotta close the game. Right? See if it's gonna be working now. We cannot continue. We got Chrono Breaker here. Electro here. You have wait, okay. So let's see how this plays out. Probably, I guess. I'm gonna do it next time I run through this. Alright, so let's see how... I mean, I don't need to worry about in this, so I'm just gonna go Chrono Breaker here. And... okay, so... it's the thing that I really want to know. So... this guy has Chrono Breaker. Okay. Okay, nice. He goes first. So I'm gonna go and Chrono Breaker him. He gets confused. His turn is delayed. I cannot interrupt that. Now that is another interesting thing about... was always a thing. I didn't remember this one, so I cannot interrupt the attack that goes after Chrono Breaker. It actually sounds like the thing that it actually counts as a counter thing, even though it is not even a counter. It does not even have that property. So that in itself is a really bad thing, because if Marina Jamon were to heal Confusion, that even if I have a second guy interrupting, I would not be able to heal it. So that is a bad thing. So here's the thing, he's Confusion cured. So I think it counts as a different turn. Because I can interrupt again, right? So this guy can maintain that Confusion, for sure. So he probably will attack themselves now. No, so it still attacks me, so never mind. So it does not really matter if I use Chrono Breaker or not. I'm only giving him a chance of healing the Confusion, but he will still attack me anyways. So it seems... yeah, let's try again. And I'm gonna make that save. Go on the middle one here. I need to test it on Megalodramon, because this guy here, he will simply not attack, right, if he gets confused. Well, I mean, it still works, I mean, let's try. Like, let's see what happens here. What the hell? Might even just break the game. I cannot interrupt this guy. I'm not gonna interrupt you. It cured again, and it's gonna attack that guy. Now, is that always gonna be the case? Let's try again. I mean, by this point, I know that I'm not gonna be doing this, but I might as well do science correctly here. Alright, your turn, old man. Okay, so it does work. Because it just skipped Digimon's turn, because so if he does not heal, he was going to attack himself on turn 1, which is something, but it's also, you know, that is actually okay. You know that is actually okay. Because turn 1 I could confuse Magnadramon with Chrono Breaker, so whatever goes after him. Curious how it works if Chrono Breaker heals the confusion. Alright, let's see. You mean like keep the confusion, right? So I'm just gonna... Oh, there you go. It does work. It works normally here. The good thing about Chrono Breaker in the confusion is that on the turn that I apply the confusion... Hold on, then why did Magnadramon attack me that time? So it heals in the different... The confusion cured before the second interrupt. Like, so the thing is, every time I use Chrono Breaker, I'm actually giving him a second chance to heal the confusion anyways, right? Like, I interrupted Digimon here, which kept his confusion, so he went to the end of the turn, so he could heal the confusion again. In theory, I could have one guy with Chrono and one guy with normal attack. The guy with Chrono actually deals the confusion, and the second guy is going to maintain that confusion if it wears off. But even if I do, I'm still be taking damage, so... Electrotractor is just better. It's just better. Especially considering that if I'm gonna have one guy with Mega Heal here, I don't want to be taking too much damage from the times he heals Confusion. Because the two guys here that are going to be in this, they cannot heal themselves. So, yeah. Alright, so let's go back to the drawing board here. We're gonna put on Tamer's Club. And Okay, so we're gonna go electroshocker here. So now we're gonna be using the Kunemon, and the Kunemon. Can I DNA into the Kunemon? I can pretty easily with flying. If I have to, it's not hard to catch anyways. Tentomon is basically insects. Good lord, Tentomon is is just there. Nothing beats the. Oops, this one. So Tentomon is low HP gain but high attack gain, which is nice for vaccine. So let's see the two options here. I can start vaccine or I can start virus. I actually tried here to think on data start, but it's just too bad. If I go vaccine start, let me check here. The Kunemon does always turn into Flymon. He does, so he only turns into Flymon. Brown Stinger is not a bad attack either. Not great, but it's not terrible. Alright, so let's consider here vaccine start. So I'm gonna go start with Agumon here. And what are options here? We're gonna have Snow Agumon. So let me just put Treymon here and Frigimon. Now Frigimon goes to level. I never know, it's 14 or 15, whatever. It's gonna be 14. I'm gonna put it 14. I don't know if Frigimon goes to 15 or not, but I think he goes only to 14. It will actually be 13, I don't know. I don't know this stuff. Let me check here the game resources. I think we have this. Next level. Just gonna copy this and paste it here so I don't have to keep looking for it. Alright, so yeah, so 14. Okay, so that turns into Snow Agumon DP1. Let's check Snow Agumon here. Snow Agumon. No interesting. Nothing interesting here to get him on his line. So whatever his DP is, it's gonna stay there, I guess. Okay, so he goes all the way to 16. It's gonna be this guy here. So we have this along the way, I guess. We have Metal Greymon here. Metal Greymon has such bad stats. What is our focus on these guys here, the Invis ones? I don't think we really need to try and get a lot of speed on them, because on most fights, except where the enemy has AoE, they will be taking damage only in turn 1 anyways. So it's not like they need to not even take that one damage. I think it's okay. I think their HP can deal with that most of the time. So we're probably looking at attack here because they will be interrupting. Greymon does not have a lot of good stats. I suppose Battle Greymon is still Dragon family as well. Yes, okay. So if I DNA Metal Greymon with the Frigimon, it's still gonna give me something here. I'm not sure if it's gonna be better, let's see. If I put this here and say I DNA him right away. So it's basically the same thing, but less speed, less defense. The plus side that this goes to ultimate, but Frigimon's ultimate is it's Monzaimon. Monzaimon is not bad. I mean, I don't. The thing is that this DNA is quite early. And that's the other thing that I need to consider, right? I mean, the objective here is Colosseum for sure, but I still need to progress the story a little bit, so I cannot rely on, you know, Panic Wave forever here against normal bosses. The thing is, how early can we do this? I mean, by the time that Frigimon gets to level 14, I suppose Metal Greymon is at least like 23, I guess, maybe? And then this new Agumon can go up to 20, let's say 23 as well. This is terrible speed. Terrible, terrible, terrible. It's just god awful. Attack is not great either for 1 DNA. And that's one of the things that why I like the normal way to cause confusion, you know, Sonic Crusher and Evil Charm, because they actually help on normal farming as well. So I don't have to do all the, you know, Panic Wave this guy, interrupt, and then the next turn that this guy might even attack himself, and that kind of thing. That is good for Colosseum fights, but for farming, if I just have like 2 guys dealing using Evil Charm, I think it's better. I mean, Meta Greymon is it's just terrible stats. Terrible stats. 37, I mean 34 speed, it's just I don't think I'm gonna use this. The only thing he brings to the table is basically his level cap, but I don't think that's enough. Although it would give me Hornbuster, but Electroshocker has the same effect basically. I mean, it's weaker, sure, but for the purpose of maintaining confusion, it works just fine. Megagebon, on the other hand, might make it better because Wing Blade is stronger and I can use it to deal more damage. Then again, I really don't want to go all the way back to ultimates. So I'm just gonna stick with this first one here. This is grade one actually. Similar stats here. So yeah. So Frigimon at 16 has this here. So I can DNA this guy with something. This guy still needs... If I DNA him with, say, Dokunemon, which turns into... let me just change step here. So I'm gonna put him here. All right, I'll send it to you, and it's really nice to see it faster. Right, so Frigimon here, and then there's Flymon. Flymon comes from this Dokunemon here. He is level 2, so he goes all the way to 13. So we get Pentleman. So on the second DNA, we get both Indies and Electroshocker. This guy goes all the way to 18. And these are the stats, which is still bad. Why are the others so much better? Why is this so much better? 64 and 60. Hold on, I'm gonna send you right away. Hold on. Actually planned on uploading this to the Discord server. I just wanted to make it cleaner. So I think you got the idea. Right now, you basically need to fill in these spaces that are blue here with the Digimon 1, how he starts and what level he ends, and what level the DNA result of them is gonna end. So we have the estimate here. The idea is that I simulate here the stat gains of them actually 100 times here. There's 100 times simulation, and I take the average of that. So it's not gonna be this value, but this is like let's say the most likely scenario that's gonna happen. So it's an estimate. Okay, so the bad thing about this is that these ones, how did this have much better stats than this? Because this is 2 DNA. Yeah, I mean, the expected ones. Like, what's the most likely scenario? Like, I even compared what I found to your Dark Tyrannomon at that one time. That's why I said you got bad speed rolls, because the average is 40. Pretty sure. Or, that was the bad Betamon, or was that the good one? Because I think I tried the bad one. I'm not sure. This speed is terrible. I mean, this guy is DP2 already, and he still has bad stats. Both 38 speed, so let's I have the bad Betamon here. So at level 13, yeah, it's expected to have 40. Like, I can see here, you can run the numbers and we can see it changes, like, but you see the attack here, it doesn't even flinch right now because its most likely scenario by far is having 50. speed here is either 40 or 41. So that was a bad roll on both of them. Defense 46 or 47. MP 155, 154, and HP 160 to 162. Alright, I'm not really liking those stats from earlier here. It looks like really bad. How strong is this Tentamon here? It also goes to 13. 42 speed, 59 attack is not bad. Like just for comparison, let's take this and let's get Tsukimon here. See, Tsukimon is just much stronger. He goes all the way to 14. I'm gonna even compare it at the same level here. So this is Tentomon, as early as we get him, and this is Tsukaimon, the level 5 one. So it's just much better. So the things from earlier domains, they shouldn't be really DNA'd, I guess. The level 5 rookies is what really matters. I'm actually gonna take where is it? Yeah, I'm gonna take these two here just for comparison. So let's get the Gazi. Let's go Giza. Giza has better stats. Bad Veramon was 51, 47, 41. What was the values that we found here again? Let me check. Bad Veramon 3. 51, 47, 41. So yeah, it's close to what is expected. It's actually slightly better. Okay, so let me check this Gizamon here. What does it look like at level 13? These are really nice stats. He lacks on speed. His low attack, his low HP and MP gain, but high attack gain. So it's really not bad. Get this one. Grab these two, put them down here. Okay, Gizamon is better. You can catch the Gizamon. The level 5 rookies are nice. Let me check the good Betamon here. Good Betamon. 70 attack. This is nice. For how easy it is to get him. He's really nice. 70 attack is not bad. 51 speed is not terrible for a PP0 thing. Let me check here. Clear Agumon. Here the one has high HP gain. He has low attack gain, so he will not be dealing a lot of damage. But if I get this guy on the third one here, it will be nice because he only needs an HP and healing, right? It does not really matter his attack. He will probably not be attacking too much, rather just healing himself. Let me compare here to this Piramon 13, one level up. It's better to level up a clear Agumon than it is to catch the Piramon, which is also way later. So here's the thing, this guy, I'm gonna start. Now let's go on this one first. I was going for that. I want to end as a vaccine, right? So the thing is, I could go something like I start with Devimon, and then I can even get the bad Betamon here. Just gonna get him. Get both of them to 13. The Arcanamon and nice Devimon. So again, they're all the way to 13. This guy goes to 15. This is Tsukaimon. This Tsukaimon here already has Evil Charm and Fire Blast. Both are really nice for farming and even Colosseum. So this guy is okay. I mean, I just need better stats. At 15, it looks like this. I need more space. Now this guy is DP2, the DP1. I might need to DNA him twice more, and for that I still need to get. I could DNA him once more. Is that a good Tentomon? And a bad one, or is just the level 2 one? I don't remember. So there is this one. Is there another one? Oh, there is the Unimon Tentomon. There is a level 5 Tentomon here. This is back again, right? Okay. So if I get the level 5 Tentomon, oopsie. And DNA with the Bakamon that we just got here. Oh, this is not gonna cut it. Oh, this is not gonna cut it. I still need to get invisibility on this guy. And unless I DNA it after again on VP3. Are my possibilities here? Mega. Alright, let's see how we can use Mega Dramon. Mega Dramon is Dragon Virus. He's dragon, right? Yeah, he is. Okay. So we're gonna get these. So Mega Dramon cannot turn into Tentomon. Oh, he can. If it goes with Tentomon. Right. But if I do that, he's not gonna have the Kunemon's attack. If I go with flying, Clarius flying, he can turn into a Dokunemon. There's just no way with one DP that I can get Tentomon and Dokunemon. I could. If I do that, it's just worth it, I guess. Kind of breaks the purpose of going all the way to. If I go all the way to Ultimate, it's better to just get the Goemon. Okay. I might just have to do the same thing twice here, I guess. This Tentomon here is 5, so he goes all the way to 14. The Bakamon starts at close to 15, and this is a Volterimon. This guy goes all the way to 17. So that would be a DP. It would be a DP to Kabuterimon. It's Kabuterimon, right? Yeah, it's Kabuterimon. And I will need to DNA him with Dokunemon to give him invisibility. Wait, here. Oh, it's not. They're not showing the things anymore. Why is it not showing anymore? Hold on, I'm just gonna reopen this. Oh, here it works. They're showing this. It's weird. Close this. Alright, finally back. Okay. What was I doing again? Alright, okay, so we got Kabuterimon here, facing here, so he's 17. I get him with the Dokunemon, which is Flymon actually. Flymon at level 13. Would give me a guy that goes all the way to 19, but it's still bad. This is still bad. How do I do this? I mean, all the DP is gonna be on this one guy. The other one, I gotta use Mega Dramon. Mega Dramon is really good to not use. But there's no way with one DNA to get both interrupt and invisibility on this guy. Unless what he DNAs into is already a thing that has both of them, right? Like, if we take like 2 trash DGs here, like let's say I can get level 5 Tentomon at level 14. So this is nice stats. If I DNA him with gonna be Dragon Insect, we're gonna go back to Tentomon. I could even get Hornbuster and Wingblade, but it's not really. Yeah, that's the thing. I kind of don't want to go ultimate because if we think that we're going ultimate, then Dual Seas of Law is probably the way anyways. It's just too good to not use if we're going ultimate. What I really wanted to try is to beat it with like 3 level 19 champions or something of the sorts. Ideally, of course, right? We're still thinking here what can happen. Okay, so if we get Kabuterimon with Flymon here, so this is Kabuterimon level 5 with Flymon level 2. Flymon that is the Dukanimon level 2 and the Tentomon level 5 from the Unimon 5. We get this guy that goes to 16. Let me try this again. I'm gonna delete this. And this is Tentomon. So this is a second Tentomon we have here. This guy, he already has Electroshocker and Invisibility. Now I can get this guy, put him back here, make him level 16, and then DNA this guy with Mega Dramon. To get some sort of boost, let's say level 23, and he goes all the way to 19. The speed is still terrible. I mean, he has, okay, the stats are not bad. I think I just gotta forget about speed here. I'm thinking too much about speed, but I'm not gonna outspeed Cecilia or any of the later fights on Colosseum. I think these stats are not bad. 106 attack and 92 defense is okay. He also has a lot of HP and MP. So, what are the issues on this guy here? If I do this, he is gonna have Electroshocker, he's gonna have Invis, he's gonna have Electro Thread, he's gonna have Electric, he's gonna have all the electrics. Electric Shocker. Alright, Electric Shock, I guess. And that's it, right? So the problem here is turn 1 against Cecilia. If this guy gets hit by demotivation, then he cannot do anything, right? I mean, he won't be able to use this and probably Electro Thread. So he's just gonna keep spamming in this until he heals, but that's not something that I want. Ideally, I mean, if I'm doing 2 DNAs here, motivation down it cuts 2 attacks, right? Or is it more than that? because I'd like to have two attacks that are stronger than Electroshocker so it does not get cut if I get hit by Cecilia here, or any other bosses for that matter. Not sure if we actually gonna fight any motivation down boss. Maybe Etamon. So the fact that I get from Kabutorimon to Kabutorimon and to Kabutorimon a third time is really bad. So it's probably better to just get the final DNA being into Kabutorimon because it's really easy to get there. So let's say let's think here again. Good Betamon goes all the way to 14. Okay, this is really hard. If I want to be Kabutorimon by the end, it means it's going to be Kabutorimon. It's gotta be an insect DNA into Megadramon. So it's gotta be Kabutorimon here. That is considering that I use Megadramon, which I should, I guess. It's a big stat boost even if I DNA him right away, plus it makes progression much better. But how do I do this? So the insect line here is dominated by Tentomon. So if I end up with basically any vaccine that I DNA with the Dokunemon, then I'm gonna have both attacks. And I don't need to be a Tentomon. The thing is, how do I get a good higher level vaccine here? Because Tentomon is already the level 5 rookie that I have for vaccine. Do any of these matter? This clear, oh, there's the clear Agumon. The clear Agumon. Clear Agumon is it needs DP3 to turn into Pidamon, which I think it's the best thing to do later first for the third guy. Man, I'm getting confused here. I'm not even sure if it's better to start vaccine or virus. Virus seems better because we can get Fire Blast really easily. Because, again, I'm just gonna do it again. Is this the packet one? I don't even remember. So so this start here seems okay. This start here seems okay. I got Fire Blast with Evil Charm. This guy goes to 15. Okay. Now, the thing is, this guy still does not have he still does not have Indies or Interrupt. Still need to learn both. So it would need at least 2 DNAs for that. Unless the second digit that I'm working on already has both. Say I get Dokunemon. And the level 5 Tentalon. So this goes to 14, this goes to 13. That is wrong here. Is Dokunemon not here? Okay. So it's actually Flymon plus Kabuterimon. That would give me a Tentalon that goes to 16. So this is a Bakemon, and this is Kabuterimon. If I DNA these two guys together, what is gonna... It's gonna be a Tentomon again, but he's gonna have more attacks this time. Let's see about his stats. And he goes all the way to 19. This is okay. This seems okay. So maybe that's one of them. So this guy will only be DP2, but he has okay stats. He has nice attack. It's gonna be DP2, but this guy is a DNA result and this guy is a DNA result. And what is he going to look like? He's gonna have Fire Blast, Evil Charm, Electroshocker, and this and the other rookie attacks. Now I don't know which of these is gonna get eaten by demotivation, but it might actually be these two. And I still have some options if it gets demotivated, like, okay, say he gets demotivated and he uses Indies. So whatever he eats from these three here, I still have an option. If it eats these two, okay, I can confuse with this guy because he is under the Thermic Wave. So that's guaranteed. If it eats these two, okay, there's a chance that I'll actually confuse everyone. And this, there's a chance that I can confuse the one guy, or maybe actually guaranteed if Panic Wave does not run off. So this is actually a good thing to consider here, because this guy gets hit by demotivation, it still be able to do its thing. So there might be one of them. So that might be one of them. I'm gonna consider this. So actually, we're gonna do basically this here. So instead of this Backgammon here, we get like a Kunemon here with Phantomon, which gives me Kabuterimon, and then this Backgammon with this Kabuterimon gives me another Kabuterimon. I'm gonna reorganize this later, but this Kabuterimon here. Let me check this, compare this to these guys here. So it's gonna be like this. So yes. Apply this to the Quagamon. He's better. He's lower, sure, but he's better. He has way more defense. He's vaccine. He has Invis. I think he's better. You see, I'm gonna try this guy. Okay, now how do I get the second one of this guy? I can do this twice. And instead of doing this with Demidevimon, Betamon, I mean this guy, I can do it with Megadramon. The problem is it's gonna be the demotivation down as well, because he is only gonna have Electroshocker and Brown Stinger. Actually, this guy is gonna have Brown Stinger as well. What else is usable here? The Tsukaimon is nice. Tsukaimon is... Tsukaimon is Spirit. We're Spirit Virus, so we're here. So I can DNA Tsukaimon with a Flying Virus or Data to get Dokunemon, and then DNA that with a Tentomon. To go to Tentomon. Now who is flying? There's a Nakatorimon. The thing is, he has Blaze. He has Blaze Blast? I thought he had Sunflame Shot. Sunflame Shot is nice. It would be nice to have. Ah, it's plugged again. Digimon is flying. So Digimon is vaccine, so it does not lead into Dokunemon. It's gotta be either virus or data. Kokatorimon. How do I get Kokatorimon? I know there's one. that I can catch on that team, but it does not seem strong. Yes, DP3 Floramon not happening. And the encounter here, he is just too bad on speed. Can I finally use Sandy Amalon here? Sandy Amalon is... of course. I don't know why it's not showing here the things anymore. Here it shows up on the other one. Whatever. He's insect. So if I DNA that with a Tsukaimon, it gives me Kunemon, which is nice for Shizuko, but not what I want. I want the Kunemon. I really need a flying thing. Demon does not fit either. It's gotta be a Katorimon. Floramon does not have good stats. Yes, the level 3 rookie. Let me see how it lives up here. So it goes to 14. Let me compare it at level 13 here to these other guys. This Speedomon here, it's probably not gonna happen, but really loses on stats against the level 5. The level 5 rookies are just really good. This is the level 2 Tentomon, right? Get the level 5 here for comparison. So the level 5 rookies are really good. Even the Betamon level 4, it's really good. I didn't want to do the same thing again. The Pokemon here is the Kunemon plus selection is really weird here again for some reason. Please. Alright, let me try a Katorimon here. So he's level 12, he goes all the way to 20. Alright, let's say he goes to 20. And then he's gonna be DNA'd with... Oh hey, it's back. With this Katorimon here. which is at level 16. Oh, not the wait, not this Kabutorimon, is it? No, it's not gonna be Kabutorimon. It's gonna be Tsukaimon. Sorry, Tsukaimon. I'm gonna try and get him with Tsukaimon here. Because if I do this, and this is Bakemon, goes to 14. If I do this, this is gonna give me the Kunemon, which will give me Invis. I also have Evil Charm on another one. I'm not gonna put him at 19. Let's say 18, just for safety, I guess. So the Kunemon is flying. So I'm gonna have Flymon. That Flymon needs to DNA with either an insect or a plant to go into Tentomon. Do you have any decent plants? Or vaccine plants actually? Is there any? Not really. There's gotta be an insect. It's gonna be the level 5 Tentomon again. This guy here, he goes to, let me say he goes to 18 as well. This would be the second Kabutorimon. Is it really? What? It's really similar. So the thing here is Tsukaimon plus Akatorimon. That gives me Flymon, and then this with Kabutorimon gives me Kabutorimon, which leads into this. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. The stats are not bad. I just don't know how long it takes to do all of this. I mean, I really don't know. This actually seems okay. If only this guy had some flame shot. Okay, so what this guy's gonna have? For the sake of motivation down. So he's gonna have Evil Charm, Blaze, Blast, Electroshocker, and Brown's Finger. So there's a decent chance that Electroshocker is gonna stay here, I guess, if he gets hit by the motivation down. Yes, that's double Windows Interrupt, double Kabutorimon, which is okay because I'm vaccine now. Compared to these guys here, I have more defense. I mean, less than the Bakemon, but I'm vaccine now, so I'm not taking that much damage. HP and MP, it's similar, so all in all, it's same strength, but we have more attacks here. Now for the third guy, which is really the problem, not gonna lie. Just gonna delete all the stuff that I'm not using anymore. These two. This is the data that I need, or that I want to. I'm not using these guys. Okay, so I need this guy. What this guy needs to have, he needs Mega Heal, and he needs Panic Wave. That's basically what he needs. So Mega Heal is Hidomon, which is VP3. VP3 at Spirit. This is also VP3 as Junk. Virus Junk. Now, obviously there's no way for me to get both at the same time. I mean, at the same VP3. So probably the best thing is to catch one of them. I think I have their stats here. So this is Pisuka. There's Eagle. So Pisuka has high attack gain, Pido has high HP gain. So considering these two here, catching Pisuka seems better. Especially considering that I'm gonna start Virus. So starting Virus means we have better gifts for Pisuka than what we have for Pido. And speed actually makes a difference for this guy, so the more speed he can have, even though we're not gonna outspeed Cecilia, it's still worth. So I'm probably getting Panic Wave from Pisukamon directly. So let's try and see here. So we have like Digimon A and B. Gonna turn into whatever. This guy is gonna be DNA'd with Pisuka. And this cannot give me Pidomon. Oh, that is bad. Because Pisuka is junk. I cannot go into clear Agumon with this. This already feels like a lot of DNAs for this run. But it seems like this is gonna be like 2 more, at least. Like Pisuka with something. Pisuka is junk, right? Pretty sure. He is junk, okay. So I'm here. From here, there's no way for me to go directly to something that is Spirit. I could get to Bakunamon though. Come on. So I could change. I could change this guy here for Pisuka. So he's not gonna have Evil Charm, but he's gonna have Panic Wave. So I have the second guy Panic Wave the first one, and then on the next turn that he uses Invis, it's not ideal though. I really wanted double wins on turn 1 so I can know that they'll be attacking only that third guy. There's the Kunomon as well. So instead of being Tsukaimon, it could be Megadramon here. Is it better? Let me calculate here. So if I get Megadramon, let's say he's 22 with including one. I just deleted these data. There it is. Naka31 has, let's say, 17. Give me this guy right here, and then the level 5 Tentomon. We Flymon here. This is better. This is better. So this guy is probably better being Megadramon instead of Tsukaimon. I do get Megadramon in this run. This is gonna be a lot of farming. Alright. Back to the third guy. Ideally, I want P-Shuka plus A. And then B plus C. Let's see here. So this is DP1, this is DP1. I DNA these two together here and give this guy the DNA up. And then he turns into Pidomon. But that does not seem possible. Probably what I'm gonna have to do is actually catch the things that I need, like both Pisuka and Pido, and catch and use 2 DNAs here with them to increase their stats, which means getting level 5 rookies. So one of them is gonna be Tsukaimon. The other could be Tento or Beta. Beta could be okay. I mean, it does not compare to the level. Who has high speed gain? the flying line, basically, right? Can we possibly get Demon out of here? Dragon plus flying. The only way to get clear is spirit plus spirit, which is annoying. I cannot go from junk to spirit. The Agumon is beast. Like ideally, I wanted this guy to go to the high speed game. I don't want him to be the fastest. I mean, we have Yamamon here with high speed game. So if I get like, let's see the options here. Pisuka plus Yaman. Gives me Haguru. His high attack game, low HP and low defense. It's exactly what I don't need on this guy. He needs to be tanky. This does not seem like a good thing. This turns him into data. And at high speed game, the thing is this. When I DNA this guy, he is gonna go back to Virus. Flora turns into Kiwi, right? So Kiwimon with the Suka is gonna give me Dokune, which is also high speed game. Let's see how it works out. So get Idomon here. Let's say I get him to level 16. That's a lot of farming. And anyways, that's Fury first, right? And then we get Yamamon level 16. And get this Flora. This Flora goes all the way to 18. I'm just tossing numbers here. And I'm gonna get this guy here. Flora turns into Kiwi, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, Flora turns into Kiwi. And then Floramon, Kiwimon with the Sukamon. I'm giving it Dokune, say level 19 as well. This guy has better speed. He has a better chance at speed than Cecilia, but it's not gonna happen. He has bad defense though. But the high speed is nice. But he's also Virus. He's gonna be taking like... He cannot tank Cecilia. This guy cannot tank Cecilia. For too long at least, right? If I ended on that Kiwi one, it would actually be better. So if it was like Isuka directly with Mido here, and then I put Yamamon later, there is no Egemon. Right here. So yeah, it would give me Floramon. Let's see how it looks like. So let's get this guy to say 18. Back here at 18. This would be a Frigimon. And then we DNA this with Yamamon. Yamamon here. Right, he still has nice speed, little better defense. I could even give this guy the DNA up chip, so he turns into Kokatorimon, which would give me Stun Flame Shot on him. Anyways, I'm just gonna try this for now. But this seems like a lot of effort for these guys compared to how simple this is. Having Mega Digimon is just so simple than having to find Mega Heal. And it does the work nicely. So I don't really need that. I don't really need to change Mega Digimon, honestly. The thing is, if I do this, then this guy here needs Panic Wave. Or this one, actually. Because out of these two here, this one is better. This one, hold on. So this here gives this guy Invis and invisibility, right? So he's good. He's good. He's having nice speed as well, so I don't really think I need to change that. I should probably change this one here. So this guy ends up having, I don't really, maybe it's too much to get through in these interrupt guys. So one being Magnagimon, it means this guy needs to be I can make it simpler, you know? To be honest, if we only care about the invisibility and maintaining confusion, I don't need Kabuto, right? I don't need Kabuto. Seems like a little. Just gonna copy and put it aside here, but scratch this. So what happens if I instead get Goburimon here and use Light Shield to maintain the confusion? Right, let's see the options here. So I'm just gonna see the DNA first. So Ice Devimon with what does Goburimon turn into? Ogremon? Okay, Ogremon. So we'll give you Gazi. Gazi goes to Nani. Is that right? Gazi goes to Nani. Gazi goes to Nani. Anyone's spirit, he's not junk. Now, Hank, how can I get this guy with Gazi spirit? So we are here. I cannot get to Haburu here. I can only get to junk by getting from junk. Give me Snowberry, which is not what I want. What if instead I get I don't know one here. Then we'll go back to Goburi. Goburi is beast. Get to the Kunemon from here, but what I need to go is go to Hagurumon. That I can use Candlemon. Spirit plant is Mushroomon. So we get Spirit here, and we got a level 5 Belmon. We got Mushroomon. We DNA that mushroom one with a junk. Hold on. So we get Sukaimon here. There's the Palmon. I think this Palmon is better than the mushroom one, right? I'll check here the mushroom one. Check and get this glue here as well. Ready. Come on. The mushroom one is also level 5. He has 2 attacks. Has way less speed though. Way less speed. It's not worth it. There's gotta be Palmon here. Would give me Togemon, which is nice, and Bakemon, which is also nice. So we got Evil Charm and Needle Spray. That goes to 14. That goes to 16. It's a Mushroomon. Mushroomon turns into Vegemon. Oh, it's gonna be a DP1, so it's gonna turn into Red Vegemon. Ooh, so we get Rotten Rainbows. Ooh, this is promising. This is nice. So we get one guy with Panic Wave. I mean, this guy's gonna have Panic Wave, but I can give him Rotten Rainbows as well. So he has DP1 here, alright. So this would be a red Vegemon. This red Vegemon, I want him to DNA with something that gives me Hagurumon. Red Vegemon is plant, so I need a junk. The junk I can have Candlemon, Gurumon. I don't need, it does not need to be Isukamon. It could be Tankmon. What is Tankmon's here? I'm gonna try and see the options. Isn't Vajramon jump? Oh, he is. Let's see all the options here. Okay, all the way down here. We get this, we have this. We have Isukamon itself. We have Candlemon. See if we can catch a Clockmon. The Clockmon is... No, it does not... It just can't be vaccine, but there are no junk vaccines anyways. Could be anyone from this team. So let's see how good they can be at the same level here. Get two of them here. So let's say Agumon is probably out of the question here because he can only go to 13. I mean, he can go to 14, but he is like worse than anyone else. So Agumon also it's not. It's a little annoying to catch, so it's probably gonna. He's up there, so I'm just gonna scratch him here. See it. These are the options. So same set games. Let's say they are 17 at least. Gajamon with better speed because they have the same game and he has higher speed anyways. Okay. Try and see Tankmon here. And Maramon. Lastly, Clockmon. All on level 17 for a comparison. So who would be better material here for DNA? Probably Tankmon. Clockmon does give me Chrono Breaker. But I don't think I'll be using that. Also has the lower. This Gajamon has low HP. And I think they have low HP gain, I guess. Yes, so that's bad. So this low HP here is bad. So Tankmon is probably the best one here. I didn't try Candlemon, right? Didn't try Candlemon. There is a level 5 Candlemon. He does not get to level 17 though. Gonna be Tankmon at level 14. Lose a lot of speed as well. So getting this Tankmon here might be worth it. So then I get this Tankmon. I catch at 14, I get him to 17, and then I DNA this with the red Vegemon. Did I take notes on that? I did not. Check here. So to get that red Veggie, how did I get this red Veggie again? Oh god. It's 2 Paimon plus Palmon, right? because Sukaimon is Spirit plus Spellmon, yeah. This gives me Mushroomon, and then it turns into Regimon, that I get him with Tankmon, which gives me Hagurumon. I use the DNA up chip. It's gonna be a DP3 Hagurumon, which is gonna turn into Pisukamon. Gonna get something level 19. Yeah, it is. The problem is, he is virus. The problem is that he is virus. Although he is not even the one tanking. Oh right, yeah. I gotta remember that, but Tsukemon has Boom Bubble and then there's Poison Ivy here, so this Mushroomon can actually do something. So going this way, he's gonna be like this. The thing is, only this guy has in this. And at this point, do you really care about Invis? Not gonna lie. Like, if we use Magnegimon for healing, do you really care about Invis? It's just too hard to get both of them in this. Unless this second guy here has pretty bad stats. Also because I want to use Magnegimon. Getting into Mega Heal is really annoying. And if I simply DNA Hidamon with Pisukamon, what does it give me again? I mean, I gotta try, right? No Agumon, so that's Frigimon. These stats are terrible. And of course he has low speed gain. He is tanky though. He has a lot of HP at least. Should I change again? This seems nice, not gonna lie. I'm liking this red veggie here. It's always if I do that, it's like too many DNAs, you know? This guy here is fine. Like, he has nice attack, he's gonna be in this interrupt, so he's the damage. And maintaining confusion at the same time. He is okay. He is okay. It's 2 DNAs here already. There's 2 more DNAs here. And I really didn't want to do 2 more DNAs because we can only use 3 Digimon at a time, so that's a lot of grinding that we gotta do. Unless I get like Magnanimon and DNA him right away. He does not have good stats though. Magnanimon is better in terms of stats. I mean, 81 speed is not bad. Defense is not bad. There's Wizardmon here. For how early he is. Like this guy would need at least one more DNA to be usable. He is not good enough like this. Or is he? If I compare him to Magnanimon, yes, he is actually right there with Magnanimon in terms of stats. But for that to really work, this guy here would need in this, I guess. I mean, it would change, right? It would be changed. This guy would go back to having in this. So I don't need Tankmon here. Could be Flymon actually. Or Akatorimon. Or even better. No, he does not have the interrupt as well. I'm gonna copy this here, another idea. Because Pisuko plus Speedo, it's basically the same stats as Magnanimon, and of course I'm doing a DNA. The thing is that this thing has Panic Wave, right? This guy is okay. So this guy, what he needs, an interrupt and Invis, and end up on vaccine, right? It could even be something like Goburimon, or I can end up being Goburimon, which is even better because of stats. Goburimon is not hard to get, basically Beast, a Beast with a Dragon. What do we have here for level 5 rookies? Gizamon is Dragon, I guess? Gizamon is Dragon, alright. So Gizamon with a Beast would turn into Goburimon. What beast we have here for virus? Well, Goburimon. Gotsumon. No, Agumon is Beast, but I wouldn't turn into that again. So, okay. So basically, Gotsumon and Goburimon, I guess, the options. Moldemon. Is there like one here? I can even catch a Digimon, it's not a problem. Starting with one. I want to end that as the vaccine, so we get the Kunemon here. So we get, let's see how this goes. So we get the Kunemon. And Goburimon here. Both of them at level 13. So this is Flymon. This is Ogremon. He's giving his defense now. And high speed gain. Low defense, but this guy is gonna be in this most of the time, hopefully. Now with one more DNA, I would like this. He already has Invis and an Interrupt. I want to boost his stats with one DNA. Kunemon's an insect. Let's see if we can get anything good here. I could give him Sonic Wave as well. If I DNA him with Jump. So we'll be playing really a lot more control. So he could have all three of them in 2 DNAs. So I could get this guy right here. Which is Wagamon, which is Scissor Claw, okay. Level 15. And then we DNA with the Tankmon. No, it's probably better to get vaccine. No, it's gotta be this. So it gives me Panic Wave. Because it goes a Guru at the V2 plus the 1. I get Tankmon here at say 17. This guy goes all the way to 19. It would be like this. He has really bad defense, but he does have Invis. And here we spent one. And I won't need to catch these two. I will just go Magnangemon. Yes, Chaotix is doing off-stream routing because I don't know. I asked him to do it on stream. He said he's gonna be safe saving a lot, but I wouldn't mind. I'm gonna try real quick to test this and call it a day. See how it goes. So I can only get 3 attacks on each here. So this guy is Electrochopper. Invisibility. What else does he has? Brown Stinger, I guess. They're gonna have Panic Wave, Invis, and Light Shield. I mean, he's gonna have more than that, but for the sake of this run, that's what he's gonna have. Here we have HP Recovery and Magical Tail. Okay, so let's give it a try. Let's open the other spreadsheet here. Okay, so I would be Kabuterimon, Sukamon, and Magnesiumon. This one's gonna have Visibility, Electroshocker, look at this, and what else? Oh, just the fact that Brown Stinker. That DG is gonna have invisibility is already there. Light Shield and Panic Wave. The stats here. So Kabuterimon is like this. Isukamon is like this. Magnesiumon is this. Okay, let's see how bad it is. Gotta turn up the game. Right? See how this goes. Can I just do this? No, the save is still from the previous ISO, so I cannot just load in. I mean, it should be okay. Yeah, Quadra. Super. Alright, so this would be 31 invisibility. This would be Panic Wave on this guy. And actually gonna be your HP recovery 31. Alright, that's already bad. Attacking anyone here is bad because they only have 3 attacks. But Magnangemon is bad even on the real fight. Okay, motivation back. That's the problem here. If I use Indis here, they're always gonna attack Megangemon and he's gonna lose the reason why he is here, right? So that's bad. That's why I kind of needed, for this to actually work, it kind of needed to be a DNA to get the Mega Heal. So Mega Heal is always there. What are they missing? Are they actually trying to attack? What? That was weird. Oh, they can still try to hit out, so that makes totally sense for me to do that. I'm actually gonna guard here. I'm gonna interrupt with this guy because I can confuse Marine and Gemon if it does not miss. But it did. It's kind of annoying because they only Magnangemon has the potential to attack themselves here. They don't need to interrupt because he's attacking themselves. We're gonna use Magical Tail here, I guess. Interrupt. This seems much better than last time. The fact that I actually thought they were actually only target Magnangemon here. I did not know they were still trying to target the other guy. work with this guy because you get confused now. Need to deal more damage to him. That is an issue here because Marine Digimon is gonna die. Alright, actually it is already in the range of... Alright, let's see how it turns out. He's gotta know when to do stuff here. Oh, it's still not bad. Oh, that was the damage that I would deal. Okay, so now he is on risk territory here. Because if it heals now, he's gonna use full HP recovery. But again, so they're dead. Okay. Now I need to kill Magnesiumon here. This guy does not even have an attack. And I cannot even do anything else. Okay, he's dead. And he killed himself, I guess. Almost. Okay. Motivation down really sucks. Now GG. He only healed once. Or tried to heal once. This was way better than last time. And now that I see that... Okay, back to this. Now that I see that in this actually not necessarily make them go after this guy, then that totally makes sense for me to have a second one within this. You need to consider these two guys. This guy seems fine. This guy here seems fine. He has nice stats. It's 2 DNAs. He has everything that he needs. He would still have other stuff here. Blaze Buster. I'm kind of liking this guy right here. But this guy would not have been this, and that's the issue. Because Red Vegemon would be actually nice here as well. To have on maybe on the third guy. If the third guy was Red Veggie. So let's say if this is cut here, so it could be like this turning into Red Veggie. And maybe we get Torpedomon here. Spirit Plant. It actually goes to Tentomon, which gives him Electroshocker as well. I don't know, I'm not sure if this is a lot of DNAs to do, but it feels like. But if I do this, turn 1, it would be Red Veggie giving him Poison Power. This guy gets uh, Panic Wave here on Kabutorimon, so he's poisoning and confusing at the same time. I think that's okay. He also is gonna have Mega Heal and Electroshocker. The problem is the first few turns are scary, like I'm not outspeeding Cecilia, so the first HP recovery is really nice because I'm taking a lot of damage turn 1 until I can stop Magnajomon from attacking. So maybe not this. Just leave Magnajomon, I guess. He does his job at keeping the team alive. This guy here would have we're only talking Cecilia here. Cecilia felt slow, but because there is only one guy attacking themselves, and the only damage dealer was actually Kabutorimon because Magnajomon, he does have Magical Tail. This guy has Brown Stinger. I mean, he does not have here because I can only use 3, but he does have Brown Stinger, so if everything is already under control, he can deal damage and poison at the same time. I'm liking this team. I'm liking this team. Really liking it. Feels better than the last one at least. Like stat-wise, we are weaker here on the Bakemon. But the fact that we have in this and maintaining confusion is just so much better. So much better. The thing is, this team does not have. I'm not using here the starter. I'm not using. I mean, I'm gonna catch this Gaburimon pretty early, so it's gonna be Demidivimon until I catch this Gaburimon, and then I get this Dokunemon. So this line can get started here. I think Totorimon and Megadramon comes around the same time. This Kabutorimon here is maybe get this Kabutorimon early actually if I wanted, like if I started vaccine, but I don't think it's good. Probably better just to be a virus, start virus, get these two early, get this line going, then later catch these two, and this. The last one is Tankmon. So this line here is gonna be really way back. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for today. We got a second try here on this run. I didn't even need Mega Heal. I was actually thinking that I would need Mega Heal because I thought everyone was absolutely guaranteed to attack Magnegemon because the other two were E's. I did not know they actually tried to attack them. So Invis is really a nice thing. Not only it makes things safer, but cutting animations is so good on the run. Fury testing, yeah. I I'm I'm liking this here, so I'm actually do more theory on the run, but like actually calculate, you know, when I'll be able to do stuff here, know the domains, estimate maybe the experience. We can try yeah, we can actually go for a segmented run and see how it goes. Probably better. The thing is, none of these have like a great tool to farm, you know? I don't have a Fire Blast, I don't have Evil Charm, and Sonic Crusher, no AoEs. I have Brown Stinger, that's it, that's gonna be nice. I mean, only two guys having Brown Stinger. Which is nice, it's damage, right? Yeah, it's maybe not, maybe it won't be so bad. So yeah, we'll see how it goes next time. Thank you all for being here for holy 3 hours. I didn't I didn't know it was 3 hours of yet again Excel here. Now, if anyone is interested in this file here, I think I'll be just making it a little cleaner and more easy to understand. But this part here is, I think it's nice for us to estimate the stats and see what they turn into. So I think I'll put that on the Discord server. So yeah, I'm liking this thread. Seems good enough. And yeah, maybe next time, it might be tomorrow, I might try a segmented run. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do the segmented run. Like, do I already go to EPSXE or do I stay on Duck Station? Because I know the times are gonna be different, but am I really worried about the time or more about the routing itself? I'm not sure. Since it's not a valid run anyways, I can just remove the speed up on Duck Station, but we're testing. I don't know, I'll think about it. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Hope you all enjoyed the bunch of information overload here and mumbling on Digimon World 2. Hope to see you all again, hopefully in actual gameplay. I mean, more than the simple test. And yeah, stay safe guys. See ya.